Yo, 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 yo. That's my friend. That's me. Okay. This is the Techware Nexus M, and this is the Techware Forge M. And we'll be unboxing it today. I don't know who's watching. There's probably no one watching, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. So the Techware Nexus M is for a PC build. I'm doing it for someone for free because I'm kind. Also, I need content. And he basically bought this case. I don't know if you've opened it before, but here we have the case. It's raining out, so the box is kind of wet. Okay. Okay, now this is going to be a problem. This is not my PC case. This is not even a low unit, so I'm going to have to take care of it. I might want to line drop those. Okay.
Turtleneck Texas, I'm a big fan, mate.
Huh? Don't you hate this case, don't you? I know you hate it. You had one, right?
Yeah,
Was it an M or the...
the M. It's not for tinkering,
It's not a heavy case.
it's a build once, forget about it kind of case.
Yeah, but this guy is absolutely not a tinkerer, because when you find out about the parts of this build, right, you go like, what the hell was he thinking? Because I didn't advise him on the parts. He went to a shop, and the shop advised him on which parts to get, which was an absolute mistake, because shops don't try to sell you what's best for you. Shops try to sell you what's best for them, and what's best for them is the product in your budget, but they're trying to sell and they can't sell. So this guy got like an i3 freaking quad core instead of Ryzen. He got one stick or 16 gig RAM without dual channel for some reason. He bought a SATA 256 gig SSD for some reason. Just a bunch of terrible decisions because he didn't do his research and he just went into the shop and asked for recommendations, which was absolutely the wrong mistake. The tip with building a PC in Silicon Square is always go early as you can, as early as the shop opens, so you get all the deals at the start of the day, and always do your research because that way they can't try to sell you a crappy product and try to put it past you. Okay, so here we have the Techware Nexus M. Okay, this feels like I'm LTT, LTTstore.com. Okay, so we got a nice tempered glass, which is one of the main things Techware does really well. They put really nice tempered glass side panels on their cheap cases, and that's why everybody goes crazy for them. And ignore the rest of the case being kind of wonky and kind of crappy. Build quality wise, it's not the worst. Like, shoot here. Like the build quality of this is not the worst, but once you like touch it, you know that it's kind of a thin metal thing going on. We've got 4 thumb screws, which is nice. You can't actually secure these thumb screws with a normal screwdriver though. That's kind of a problem. And we've got 2 thumb screws for the rear panel. So that's pretty interesting. I'm going to open it up and give it a look. Over the top has this magnetic fan filter. You have 2, shoot the top. We have 2 120mm fan mounts. I'm not sure if you can put a radiator up there. I don't think there's enough clearance, but you can put a bunch of fans there if you want to, and it will be nice and filtered. Very similar layout to the Nova M I reviewed recently, and I think a lot of people might have watched that video. There is a fan filter on the bottom with the PSU, which is very nice. I don't think there's a filter on the front. Is there a filter on the front?
Yeah, there's.
Oh, there is a filter on the front. I mean, it's not really a filter, it's more of a mesh. But a mesh is better than no mesh. So, how do you remove the filter? Do you have to remove the whole front panel?
You have to remove the whole, yeah, there.
Alright, okay. So we'll open up the case then. Carefully remove the thumb screws. And this one has a broken thumb screw. Lovely. Is it broken? Oh no.
Oh, it's snapped. Oh no, it's not.
It's snapped. Are you sure?
This guy asks, is this
Oh
for
no,
the-
it's not snapped. It's just really like short, chode kind of screws. It's not secure at all. Doesn't feel very secure. It's like you twist it one round and then it comes out, which means your side panel is loose very quickly.
This guy asks, is this for the 3000 series or nah? No, it's an i3.
It's an i3.
Yeah.
3000 series what? GPU? I wish I got a 3000 series GPU then. NVIDIA is never gonna send me anything. Okay, maybe they will in the future. Alright. Alright. What do you ask? Is this for the 3000? Oh, that's Nicholas. Hey, turtleneck. Hey, Nicholas. What's up? Their Nick is a friend from real life. He's from RI.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so here we got the case. I actually kind of like this color scheme though. Black on the outside, white on the inside. It's got the glossy finish, which I don't like on the inside, but it's got a nice standard brush kind of finish on the outside, so that's good.
Oh, they improved it. They pre-installed the standoffs this time.
Wait, it wasn't pre-installed for you?
Yeah.
The Nova M was pre-installed.
Oh.
Anyway, this one's for build. The other Techware case is actually sent for review, so that's pretty cool. You've got two 120mm fan mounts here, although I don't think you should really mount fans here. You should probably just mount SSDs or hard drives on the bottom. More about the mounting later. And then we have just your box of screws and stuff here, which will be needed for the build. We've got USB 3 right here, very nice. You've got USB 2, you got front panel connectors. Speaking of front panel connectors, let's talk about I/O. Two USB 3.0 ports and headphone microphone jack, the usual. We've got a another USB 3.0 port. I don't know if this is a.
That one's just blocked off.
It's blocked off for some reason. I think
It's from the same tooling as the case that came before. But then
Oh.
that one used to have two USB 2 ports and one USB 3 port. So this is just the same thing.
So they blocked this off for no apparent reason. So this is just ignore that. It's kind of funny. Reset switch, power switch. We got your power lights and all that. Okay, let's take a look at the internals. So it's an MATX case, but obviously you can mount an ITX case in here, although that's not recommended. It's very nice to have pre-installed standoffs. It really makes it beginner friendly. It makes it for a very easy build. Aim the camera
Although
higher.
I'm pretty sure that standoff is in the wrong place.
Which one?
Yeah, the bottom one.
The bottom one? Yeah, probably. But hey, it's pre-installed. What can I complain? So, front panels are all black and fully sleeved, which is good for a cheap case. The fans I found, they have these interesting connectors. So they're actually 3-pin fans, but because this is a cheap case for cheap PC builds, if someone was to say build with a cheap motherboard, they might not have enough fan headers. So you can just use this Molex connector, connect it to the other fan, and connect it to your power supply. So that's a nice touch. All right. Okay, so this is the case. We got your PCIe slots, got another fan. So it comes with 3 fans, which is very attractive for such a cheap case. Got a fan on the back and all that. So we've got the standard kind of dual chamber design with the power supply and all the hard drives and things at the bottom, and then we have the case on the top, which is very nice. Okay, so let's open up the back and take a look at that cable management. The thumb screws are really screwed in tight. I like the other side panel screws. Let's unbox this real quick. Okay, let's go. So here we have all your cable management things, and you can also see how thin the metal is in this. It really is just sheet metal, and it does have a good amount of flex to it. But then again, cheap case, you're probably not gonna put very heavy GPUs and stuff in here, so it should be alright. You've got a lot of nice cable management spots, which is great. You've got places to tie your cables down with cable ties. I think it does come with a few cable ties in this little bag right here, so that's very nice. And we've got places for all your cables to go, which is pretty good. But the depth, once again, if you can come here, just point this way. Yeah, if you look at this, you can see that there isn't really a lot of space for cables to sit. So once you stuff all the cables there, you have an issue with cable management. Okay, so this is the bottom chamber here. We've got a manual, which I never use, and that's the side panel on the floor, which is great. Linus dropped it.
Oh, I didn't destroy the floor.
No, I didn't destroy the floor or the case. It's fine. Techware build quality can survive a fall. Okay, alright. So this is the case, and I think that's about it. Oh yeah, and then let's talk about hard drive mounting. You can mount a 3.5-inch drive here or an SSD, and an SSD on top, which is pretty cool. That's very nice.
I mounted 3.5-inch there too.
I think so. Yeah, you're right. Power supply, standard power supply mounting, all that. Okay. So that's it for this case, the Techware Nexus M. I might or might not do a full review on it. It's very similar to the Nova M, so the script for the two cases will be very, very common, will be very, very similar, but very interesting case. I know a lot of people look at the Nexus M and the Nova M and they wonder what the differences are. The answer is there is no difference. The only differences are in the design and the price. Actually, they're the same price. The only differences are in the design. The layout is, as far as I can tell, almost identical. The build quality is almost identical. It's just that the design is kind of a personal preference thing. I actually kind of like the Nexus M a little bit more than the Nova M in terms of looks. So that's that. Okay, I'm gonna put the side panel on, and we're gonna build a PC in this later, but it'll be for video, not for the live stream. So, alright. Now the next case that I'm gonna open up is actually pretty exciting. It's gonna be the case that Techware sent me, and I still haven't opened because I haven't gotten around to it. The Techware Forge M case. We'll be unboxing that very quickly after this. Probably only have like one viewer, right?
Yeah, one.
Classic. You should use your phone and then start watching my stream. We need to generate more viewers. Okay. Actually, I can probably look at the stream from my laptop. Assuming I can get a signal there.
Is there Wi-Fi?
I don't know. I don't know if there's Wi-Fi in this room. Okay, we're gonna put this to the side. If you're wondering what room this is like an attic that I'm using for videos from now on. Very echoey, which is why we have hung up this rug to absorb some of the echo, but I don't know how effective it is. Okay, so what we have here is something even more exciting. Okay, maybe not more exciting, just exciting as well. This is the Techware Forge M. You can show them that. Show them the Techware Forge M case. Very, very nice little case thingy, thingamajiggy. Got our knife. This is the best part of building a PC, in my opinion, because I built so many already. I spend more time messing around with PC parts and actually gaming on my PC, so that's good. I don't even know why I do gaming content anymore. I don't game much. Oh my god!
The blade just fell out.
Yeah, the blade just fell off. Could have died, not clickbait. Okay. Put that gingerly back in. Something like that. Okay. Yes, you can get a close up of the blade that nearly sliced my leg in half. Thanks, Alex. Okay, let's open this up. And we have the Forge M. Now this one's about 10 Singapore dollars more expensive than the Nexus M and the Nova M that I have made videos about. And it's a bit more fancy, supposedly. And this one was sent over by Techware to review. It's a loan unit, so I have to review it. I have to return it, hopefully in working condition. So let's be careful with it. You can make a good camera, right? Oh shit. Oh, okay. Let's go. Let's go. Ah. Yeah, this is definitely different. Definitely different. How many viewers do I have? One?
One.
Yeah, it's probably the Turtle Tech guy. Alright. Okay. Techware Nexus, no, Techware Forge M. Okay, this is bigger, substantially bigger, but it's still an MATX case. This is bigger, right? It is, right?
Yeah, there's room for 3 fans.
So yeah, show them. So the front we've got 3 120mm fans. This is the Techware Forge M. This is the second viewer. 3 120mm fans. The top you've got kind of a mesh semi-filtered. Is it really filtered? It's more like a mesh. Is it magnetic? I think it is. Yeah, magnetic fan filter. On top with. Is this 140? This has to be 140.
No, it's 120.
No, it's 120.
It's
You
got
can
space
put-
for... No, it doesn't.
You got 120mm fan mount, not really 140, even though it's a very wide mesh.
This one might be able to fit a radiator.
Yeah, it might be able to fit a radiator. It's got the little things that allow you to move the fans front and back in the case, which is very nice.
There's space below there too. A bit.
Yeah,
Take off the...
there's quite a bit of space actually. If you between move back a bit. There's quite a bit of space, so there's space for that radiator. And let's open this up. Okay, so they've taped down the case side panel because I guess
It's hinged.
it's hinged. That's cool. Pull here to open tempered glass. Yes,
You can-
after we remove the tape.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to scratch the case. I literally can't pull it over. I got a hand-eye coordination of a monkey.
This case does come with 4 fans instead of 3, like the Nexus. Yeah.
Yeah, the Nexus comes with 3, the Nova comes with 3. This one comes with 4.
ARGB, I think.
Oh,
They might
oh. I'm
no, it's
And
it's the top view. And I'm not sure, but according to Techware's website, it says these might be the Orbis fans.
Who cares? They're fans. It's a cheap case. Having fans is better than no fans. Okay. Can you see that? Nice. Let's open this up. Oh, it's a hinge. Yeah. And with hinge cases, you remove the hinge like that. Although we're gonna leave it on for now. I hate tempered glass cases. They make me nervous. Because I know if I drop them, they're just gonna shatter on me and it's gonna be a nightmare. I'm gonna have to pay for the case. I don't want to pay for this case. Wow, it's RGB with a remote. What? You see that? I'm not sure if that's an RGB remote or a fan remote, but it is a remote. We're gonna open up the back case and remove it that way. But first, let's start off the tour of this case from here. Do you have any live chats? No. Okay. If you have any questions about the case, you can just ask. So first things, very nice. You got pre-installed standoffs, so it's very easy to build in.
This one's in the right place.
Yeah, this one's in the right place. You've got your cable management holes as usual, but you got SSD mounting here, so that's very nice. You can mount 1 SSD and 2 SSD here, I think. It says SSD. You've got your 3 120mm fans in the front, giving you a lot of a good amount of airflow. You've got another fan mount here. Once again, probably not a good idea to mount a fan here. You could water cool in this case, actually. There's a lot of fan mounting, a lot of radiator space. Not that I'll say you do a AI like a custom water cooling loop in this case, it's just so dumb. But another fan mounting gear. Down here we have, of course, your power supply area with your hard drive mounting down below, if you can see that. I'll show you on the other side later. And then you can show off your power supply, but it's a cheap power supply you probably got, so there's not much to show off there. Got some fans, very nice.
These might be fluid bearings.
Yeah, they're way smoother.
Than the Nexus
Yeah, way
ones.
smoother than for $15 more.
And 1 extra fan too.
Yeah.
And ARGB.
Might be a great value, but the thing is people just want it cheap on time, so who knows. This is the Forge M, nice magnetic filter, of course. Is the front filtered? I don't think the front is filtered because it has this mesh. It's got this kind of imprint on it. Can you show them at the angle? Yeah, you can see the angle. there is kind of a slight, it bulges out in a kind of a weird way. It doesn't look bad at all, but
Just Meshify C vibes.
yeah, Meshify C vibes. Power switch, your LED, turn on and off your RGB, I think. And a reset switch. I think the fans might be RGB. Or maybe there's just RGB controls, that's why. And then we got your headphone and microphone jack on top. So that's your I/O right there. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Is my laptop not on? Okay. Can you not show them the password? Sure. Thank you. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a bit of Wi-Fi here so I can watch my own stream. Screen. Okay. You can watch the stream and review it. But the internet's quite slow here, so. Anyway, case. Let's open up the other side. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Again, needs a screwdriver. Plonk. Okay, open up that side panel. Oh, nice. Oh, so it comes with a fan hub. What the hell? There's a lot of value there, I guess. So you've got all your front panel connectors down here. It's nicely sleeved, pretty neat, I guess. We've got your little, you got all your tooling, and I guess you've got a little remote here with fan and LED controls. So that's interesting. Not the most detailed RGB controls, but it controls anyway. And you can control, it's got a fan hub in the back. It comes with a fan hub. Move your camera up a bit. And you got LED speed, LED mode, and fan speed controls, as well as the fans from the case all pre-installed, so it's just one cable to route, which is convenient.
The headers seem to be proprietary.
It's SATA powered though. What headers?
The fan headers.
No, they're not.
Like
oh, they are.
These are.
No, these aren't. Oh yeah,
the 6-pin. The 6-pin like stuff.
I don't think they're proprietary. I think they're the RGB fan style things, because the default RGB fans are like two different headers. You got one 3-pin, one 3-pin. I think this is a combined one that I'm quite sure I've seen this before. So.
Not sure if it's PWM though. If it's PWM, then it's a bit bonus.
I think you've already got to use this fan hub if you want to use these fans. So there's that. So at least it comes with a fan hub so you can control them very nicely. You got your LED buttons, all that.
It's Velcroed on.
It's Velcro on, yeah. Not Velcroed on very well, mind you. It's kind of falling off. But okay, once you build in it and you leave it, it should be fine. Yeah, but this fan hub's actually SATA powered, funny enough, and all that. So yeah, get step back. Build quality of this case, it's better than the Nexus and the Nova. That's for sure, but still has a good amount of flex in some areas like the motherboard tray. So not the best, but also not the worst. There you go. So cable management space is way better though. It's a much thicker, wider case, so you can actually fit more cables in there when you're sorting it out. So very, very nice. Okay, cool. Let's open up the front. Let's see. How do you open this up? Okay, good. Yeah, there's no filtration. There's no filtration. No filtration. And you've got your 120mm fans. They're all pre-routed, pre-cable managed, which is a good thing. And okay. Oh, it's a bit loud. Okay, oh yeah, down here you've got your hard drive mounting. You can mount 2 hard drives or 2 SSDs and stuff down there. So you can actually have a total of I think 4 to 5 drives in the system. 1, 2 down there, 2 more here. Probably you can mount a few more down here as well. So that's all that. So this is the Techware Forge M case. I will do a full-on review maybe in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know how long it'll take, but that'll be quite an interesting thing to do. It'll be quite an experience. Anyway, that's it for the 2 unboxings. We got the Techware Forge M, which Techware sent over for review. Thank you. And we've got the Techware Nexus M right here, which is for a PC build I'm going to be doing in like 10 minutes. Also, want to show you guys something. Got this right here. A plastic bag of PC parts that don't match very well at all. So we've got a GTX 670. What the hell? Yeah, from an Alienware with this. Look at that old default stock NVIDIA cooler. It's an OEM card. It's pulled from an old PC. Smells disgusting. There's that, and it's got this PCIe riser thing that I'm totally gonna keep for myself. It's got a PCIe riser in that. Here we got, of all CPUs, the i3 10100. How many cores does this have? 2?
4, I think.
Are you sure it has 4 cores? You think Intel will give you 4 cores? It doesn't even say on the box.
6 megs of cache. I can check later.
Blah blah blah.
It doesn't say.
3.6 gigahertz. 10th gen. It's gonna burn down my house because it's 10th gen. We've got a freaking SATA SSD. Like, what the hell? Very nice. It's a whole video. Screw it. And it's Lexar, so it's not good at all. Not all Lexar stuff is bad. It's just that this SSD doesn't really have good reviews, and it's lighter. It's lighter than a credit card. So it's not great. It comes with 0 accessories. We've got an 80+ rated power supply that I did. This is not my recommendation at all. It's not a very good power supply. We've got this right here. It's a single stick of 16 gigs of RAM, which is kind of dumb because it's one stick. Like, what the hell? And we've got right here H410M HDV. It's a motherboard. It's micro ATX. That's all. It's got nothing else going for it. Done. It's depressing. I haven't built with an Intel system in 6 years at this point, 5 years at this point. Don't like Intel. For currently, it's just not worth it. So we're gonna get building. And oh, now we have 3 people. Say hi. If you have any questions you want to ask, you can ask now. I'll stay on for another minute. Any Q&A kind of questions you can ask. I'm being disrespected. Blah blah blah. Yep, 670. That's old as hell. Hi, what's up? Hi, people. If you have any questions, ask away. This is my haul. This is a GTX 670. If you're not updated, if you just joined the stream. That's a. How old is the 670?
Very.
Okay.
The 10, the
2080 was 2 years ago.
10 was
10 was 3. 9 was 4.5, 5. 7 was 5 years.
6 would be
7 was 7 years ago. This is at least 6 to 8 years old. It's crazy. What's in the chat? I want to see the chat. Let's see the chat. Oh yeah, who's filming? My friend. My upgrade my 1060 to a 3070. You probably need to get a better power supply. Just saying. If you are using only a 1060, your power supply might be okay, but there's a risk it might not be enough. Like, it will be unstable. Yeah, I wanna get a 3072. It looks so good. It looks so appealing. Not that I need it. I don't need it at all. But 670. How far have we come? This could only do CS:GO 1080p 140 FPS. Nowadays, you've got a 3070 that can do freaking 30. You probably, if you play CS:GO at 1080p with a 3070, you probably get 900 FPS. Assuming the CPU doesn't bottleneck it, which it probably will. Anyway, I'm gonna end this live stream here. Thank you so much. You can message me on Discord, Instagram. It's all linked in my video descriptions. My Discord and my Instagram is the best way to reach me if you want to ask questions directly. Hope this unboxing was pretty interesting. If not, sorry, I don't care. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm gonna head out. See you soon. Bye. Choo!